Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and today is What You Got Wednesday. Now, What You Got Wednesday is a segment on the channel where I show you some things, and we're also going to do a little bit of haul. I don't usually do haul, but I'm going to do haul because I got a lot of haul, so I want to show you all the haul. I think we said haul enough. Either way, let's get on to our first item. Now, if you remember, Dawn Marie and Nana of Seven Crafts, they sent me this little tin. I guess they were like collaborating together and made a few things for me, and I greatly appreciate it. But if you remember, she did the mama bear, papa bear, baby bear, but there wasn't a third baby bear. She felt really bad, which y'all still, again, yes, love it. So she felt really bad because she forgot my third baby, which if you guys didn't know, I have 3 kids, Mina, Orion, and Maggie. So because I don't talk about Mina a lot, I guess it must have slipped her mind that I do have 3 kids and not 2 kids. So she felt really bad. So she wanted to make a gift all for Mina by herself. It's not necessary, but I get it and I appreciate it. So we are going to get into it, which I already opened because I'm nosy. So I'm going to get it out of the envelope because you don't need to see her address. You don't need to know where she lives. And we're going to try to cut through all the tape because she got a lot of tape on here. So I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. We have 2 more days of homeschooling, so I'm having a great day. Today is actually Tuesday that I'm doing this. So I only have to homeschool Maggie until Thursday, and then Friday I turn in her laptop. Oh, good gravy, we're going to ride the struggle bus. So I'm hopefully not cutting anything. If nothing else, Dawn Marie packages things very well. So, and she likes tape. So we got that out of there. Let's see if we can get out of the bubble wrap. Try not to cut anything. All right, so what do we got here? All right. I was hoping she would do this. Okay, so I'm gonna open my little tin here. So we got Mama Bear, and we got Baby Bear and Baby Bear. My scissors are sticking to it. And we got this cute little mesh black bag. We have this adorable little coffee magnet. I love that. We also have a $15 Starbucks gift card, which will come in very handy for her trip up here to North Dakota. When she said just for Mina, she really made this just for Mina. So she has another little minder here that says, anything is possible. I love that. Okay, come down into the business. You got to come down into the business. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. We're going to put that in there. Okay. Oh, it has an extra magnet in it. That's why it's sticking in there. And then we have, hold on, the magnets is stuck. This adorable little pink minder for Starbucks. And then we have the third baby bear. So look, I have all my cubs. So thank you so much, Dawn Marie. I greatly appreciate it. Again, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate the fact that you did. And I love it because now I have my 3 cubs. And I got this magnet in this bag. I don't know where it came from, but we're going to put it on the third baby bear. There we go. Boom. So that was the first thing we got. So again, huge thank you to Dawn Marie for doing that for me and Mina. Y'all love to make sure Mina got her Starbucks, don't you? Y'all just love torturing Miss Coffee. She's going to make me try this stuff, you know. And that's a really nice, decent-sized magnet. Like, I work on big projects, so I need bigger magnets, okay? So this is really nice. So I'm going to put that there and put it away with my little thing there so that Maggie doesn't get a hold of it, because good God. All right, what else have I gotten? So, I got this in yesterday. Now, if you watch Stitcherista's channel, which of course you do, who doesn't watch Stitcherista? She's like the queen of crafting. She had a contest going on her channel which I don't usually enter contests because, you know, I'd rather give the subscribers of the channel a chance to win something. And I completely forgot about it. When people do contests on their channel, I'm usually very, like, I don't enter because I want the people to win. But I wasn't paying attention that day. And I didn't mean to enter the contest. I'm trying to rip her address off. There we go. And I wasn't trying to enter the contest, but she asked a question in her video, and the winners won a prize. Well, she messages me, and she's laughing, and I'm like, what is up? And she goes, you won. And I was like, won what? I had no, okay, one, this is the second package I've gotten in this packaging. Where did y'all get this from? It's like Fort Knox. Okay, we're going to try, okay, there we go. Because even when you cut it, it still is not letting me in here. It still is not letting me in here. I can't get to it. Let's see if I cut the corner off. Like, I'm not sure how they package in these containers or things. Okay, so I cut the bottom of it open so I can get in here. Because, good God, this thing is in here. All right, so the winner won. Whew. Some Quake Hold Museum Putty. Now, Stitcherista has started using this stuff, and I've heard about it before in my group, which, if you haven't joined me and Rachel Ray's group, is Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crocheting Coffee and Rachel Ray. I've heard a couple of people talk about this, but I had never, like, had any myself. So because I won the contest, this is what I want. So I'm going to try this out. I'm going to give it a try. I'm usually really hesitant about other waxes and patties and all that stuff, just because there's a lot of work. And I remember trying the blue tack, and everybody raved about the blue tack, but the blue tack was just a mess. But I want to try this because I've seen her work on her canvas with it, and she's single places, okay? And that's the big thing. I'm a stabber when I diamond paint. I stab, okay? Miss Coffee can be a little rough sometimes. And so when I do that, it leaves residue on my drills, which is not a big deal, but that means I have to then go over and wax the drills, which waxing the drills is essentially you rubbing that wax not only off, it also shines up your drills because it's wax, like turtle wax. Like, you know, you just take a little toothbrush or a dry cloth and you just go over it. So I will be giving this a try. So thank you to Stitcherista for sending this out to me. So what do we have next for you? Because I was sent a couple of things. Okay, so here's the next package. Okay, so here's the next package. This was sent to me by Caro Diamond Wax. She is a French-Canadian lady that I follow on Instagram. I believe she's the same lady that I got my King pin from. I'm not 100% sure on that. But she sells diamond painting wax. So she asked me, could she send me out some to give a try? And I was like, of course you can. Miss Coffee loves trying all the things. Now, I already busted through this because I started using it before I recorded this video, obviously. So this packaging, I actually ended up cutting the plastic. But I have, in fact, been using the wax. Now, the wax does remind me of patty wax, because I know somebody's going to ask, is it like patty wax? Yes, it does remind me a lot of patty wax, except for it's a lot like patty wax, except for the fact that this comes in shapes, and patty wax comes in just like the little brick. So she does all kinds of cute little shapes with her wax. As you can see, I have been using it. I've had it in my diamond painting pen now for 2 days, and the only issue I had was when I stabbed really hard, the wax would come out. Well, not come out. The wax would spill out onto my drills, and I would, of course, have to wipe it off. But that's to be expected with wax like this. It does work great in my multi-placer and my single placer. It is still going in in both right now. I just got in, which I'll show you here in a few minutes, my Diamond Art Club drill pins, because they had a new batch of them come out. And of course, I got all 3. So, I really do like this wax. She has a website, and I will, of course, link it in the description box of the video. So just look down in yonder. So what she sent out to me was this adorable little heart, and it says Ruby Grapefruit, y'all. I could smell this through the bag. It was so potent, okay? It's in a Ziploc bag, and it wasn't cut up like this until I opened the bag. I could smell it through the bag, y'all. The mailman said it smelled good. His whole truck smelled like this. So we have Ruby Grapefruit. We also have this adorable little unicorn. This little unicorn wax. The unicorn is bubblegum. It does smell like bubblegum. For those Harry Potter fans, she also does make them in the shape of Harry Potter. And this one is citrus. Isn't it cute? He's so cute. And then we have maple sugar, which kind of just looks like a hockey puck. And, oh, there's more in there. Hold on. Then we have a butterfly and a diamond, and it says fruit slices. Is that it? I think that was it. And then there's a note on the inside that I also accidentally cut up. Sorry, Caroline. Okay, I think that was it. Thank you so much, Alishia, to try my wax. I hope you like that. Enjoy, Caroline. Now, remember, she is French, so there might be a little bit of a language barrier. Don't worry about it. She's cool. Just give her a few minutes, and she'll answer you if you have any questions. But I do like it. Compared to the patty wax, it works about the same for me. I have the same problem with the patty wax that I have with this, where if you drill too hard, it will spill out on your drills. It does work a lot better in the multi-placer than it does the single placer. So I will link this in case somebody wants to try the wax. Again, it smells amazing. It's in cute, adorable little shapes. So if you want to try out Caro Diamond Wax, I, of course, again, will link it. So what do we have next? The next thing we're going to show you is, oh, okay, we got more wax. So there's a lot of wax in this video. It's a waxy video. So I was also contacted by a young lady from a place called Pretty Placers. Now, I have never in my life heard of Pretty Placers, okay? I'm pretty sure if you have, you didn't put Miss Coffee in the loop, okay? Pretty Placers. And you're probably like, Miss Coffee, what is that? Pretty Placers is another place over on Etsy, and yes, I will link it in the description box. Anytime I show you things, if I know where it got it from, I will link it for you. Don't worry, I ain't gonna leave you out. I'm doing this for you, boo-boo. So, Pretty Placers contacted me as well and asked me if she could send out a few of her Pretty Placers for me to try. I was interested because they look different than anything else I've ever seen. Why? Well, this one is called Orange Vanilla Cafe. This one is called Farmstead Apples. And then this one is called Cumber Melon. Now, what are these? I said they were wax, and they are. But what makes them different than all the other waxes? This is literally an entire crayon of wax. And all you do, which, do I have any drills near me? I don't have any drills near me. Essentially, what you do is like you would with the diamond painting pen. You pick up the drill, you put it down. You pick up the drill and put it down. I've actually been using the back to multi-place. But there's Farmstead Apples. Here is Cumber Melon. And they all come in a crown form. They just will have a different wrapper on them. And when using these, I also found that the wax will come off a little bit if you press too hard. So you're going to want to use it lightly. Plus, you will also indent that drill into your pen, which you don't want to do. So light placing with these works great. I absolutely love it. The back of it is flat so that you can pick up like maybe 3 drills, I believe I was picking up with this. Or if you have like a circle of rounds or something, boom, have at it. Like, they smell really good. These are, they're not heavily scented, so it's not like overpowering, but they do smell really, really good. She has these available on her Etsy shop. So these are available on her Etsy shop for $5.99, and you get to pick between blue, orange, yellow, red, purple, and green. Now, you have to think, if this entire thing is wax, how long do you think that would last you? You don't have to refill anything. You don't need a drill pen. If you're new to the craft and don't want to invest in one of the expensive acrylic pens, this is another option for you. I think they work great. Like I said, I've been using this one. And as you can see, I've been doing light touches with it. So you can see that it's flattened down a little bit, but it's not like I've been stabbing the crap out of my drills. As long as you place nicely, this is fine. It is smaller, but it is a little bit thicker than, say, the pink drill pen that you would normally get in your your diamond painting kits. So this is another option for you folks if you would like to try out something different that's wax. And yeah, if you wanted to, you can easily like take a X-Acto knife, trim a small piece of it off, and stick it in your multi-placer to see how good that would work for you. Because that was one of the thoughts I had, was I would probably just slice it and then put it in the placer. You can do the same thing with these waxes. If you watch Anxiety Art Adventure, she mentioned about doing that with the patty wax, where you slice it like cheese and then you put it in your placers. Because like with these as well, you need to take the drill pen and scrape it on and pack it down in there really, really good to get it inside of your pen so it doesn't come out. So these pretty placers, again, are $5.99 on her website. Yes, I will link it down below. The colorful waxes like this, the prices do vary depending on the design. They can go anywhere from $4 to $20 depending on what you get, because she has all the different types of flowers and lotuses and stuff like that. So if you're interested in any of this wax, go at least check these people out. They're trying to do good things here in the community for diamond painters. So that is it for What You Got Wednesday. Now comes haul. Now, what did I get this week? Let me clean that up. All right, first thing we're going to do a haul. Of course, we're going to do a Diamond Art Club. So Diamond Art Club came out with new pens. If you did not see them, this is the 3 pens that they came out with. Now, if you remember, the first set of that the Diamond Art Club came out with were these. A lot of people were having trouble with their placer staying in their pens, and these ones had the word Diamond Art Club etched into the side of them. I'm not sure if it'll, yeah, there you go. So you see Diamond Art Club. These are the new set of the drill pens from Diamond Art Club. So you have this one here. This one here is called Ocean Sparkle. And then you have this one here, which is called Creamsicle Blue. These two, as of the recording of this video, are available. Like, I'm literally looking at them over here on the side. This one here is called Celestial Swirl. This one here has to be my absolute favorite. Now, these pens are not as big as their first round. Their first rounds were a little chunkier than this, but they are small and ergonomic. And if you're someone who doesn't like the big chunky pens, these are a good option for you. They're a lot lighter than, say, these pens here. And also the other thing I noticed is that there's nothing etched into them. So there's nothing that says Diamond Art Club. These run $14.99 on their website. This one is currently sold out, but there are more of these two. Now, something else I noticed different about these, not the bag that they came in, because they all come in this cute little pink bag. But when they sent you out your pen, as you can see, there's nothing on the bottom of that, right? And the pink bags, no, don't roll away. In the pink bags, you got your multi-placers. But instead of the fat, clear placers that Diamond Art Club usually uses, you got the skinny placers. So they give you a 4-placer and they give you a 7-placer. I thought that was really cool because a lot of people have turned to these instead of the old school ones when you first started diamond painting that were clear. And the reason why that one didn't have because I have it on this pen here. And with these, just so people don't have to worry or ask, look at this. See how it's not going in there? They wanted to make sure that this time around that the placers fit snugly so they were not coming out. So what you have to do is I push it in and I twist it. Now, that is not coming out. It is all the way in there. It is in there. Like, there is no pulling that out. So you shouldn't have the same problem you did with the bigger ones with these, because they made them a lot smaller so that multi-placer will fit inside of there. So these are the 3 new styles that came out from Diamond Art Club. So if you're interested in getting an acrylic pen, they're only $15 on their website. So if you want to go over and take a look, have at it. And like I said, this one, the Celestial Swirl, is sold out, but these 2 are not. So if you're interested in either one of these, they are still up on the website. So that's the first thing I got. I got a lot of pens this week, so just to give you a heads up. So the next thing I'm going to show you is this. This drill pen comes to us from Following the Grain. Now, I've gotten drill pins from this same company before, which is where I got these 2 pins from. So if you remember seeing these 2 pins, they come from this same company, which is called Following the Grain. This is an all wood pin, so it's super duper light for those folks that don't like the super heavy drill pins. This might be an option for you. It did come with the 9-placer straightener on it, and this is a 9 straightener because a 9 drill straightener. And you can tell because, one, it's clear and it's bigger. It's big like a 9-placer. So we call this, I call this the 9-placer straightener. It has those really cool edges in it. It's smoothed out really nicely. And of course, it's a single placer on this side and the straightener on that side, which of course you could probably take out that straightener and add in one of the multi-placers if you want. But I actually like the look of it with the straightener in it. So we're going to put the straightener back in it, and that fits in there nice and snug. So he does custom woodworking over on Etsy. And again, this is, I don't want to put his phone number out in the street, so I'm going to do that. So you can follow him on Facebook. He also, of course, has an Etsy shop. So thank you to Bill over at Following the Grain. He's out of Seattle, Washington, so it's within the U.S. So if you're ordering within the U.S., you can get this within a couple of days. I will tell you, he does make these things to order, so it might take you a little bit to get it. I don't remember when I ordered this one, but I remember it was like $35, and I have to say, it reminds me of a bedpost. I really like it. I don't know why. I like the design of it. He has another one, something like this, but it's like a ivory color. But I will let you go check out his website if you're interested in finding a drill pin. That might be the place for you. So there is that from Following the Grain. Now, this drill pin is like something I've never seen before. I've seen it in my group a couple of times, but I haven't seen it a whole lot. So, it is this. This is another wood pin. Except for it has butterflies kind of like burnt into it. And then there's like some kind of material put on it to make it smooth. And I seen this when I was looking for the Gems pen, or the Following the Grain pen. And it comes with a built-in, straightener. So it has the wooden straightener on one side. So if you're someone who likes to multi-place, because there's nothing wrong with just multi-placing. Not everybody has to be super extra with the multi-placers. You can be a single placing gangster and still have your straightener. This way you don't have to worry about the straightener coming off because it's attached and it is wood. I will let you know though, this person is out of Australia, one, so it's not in the US. So it did take me a little bit to get this. No big deal. I wasn't in any rush. Like I don't have 100,000 pins just laying around. But if you have a dog that likes to chew sticks, do not let them near your wood pens. Gonna give you that warning because Killian thought that this might be a tasty treat and he almost got a hold of it. So I'm going to warn you now. If you have a dog that likes to pick up and play with sticks, don't let them get to your drill pen. So this beautiful drill pen ran me, let me see if I can find it here. So this pen ran me $39.81, and the guy over that runs this shop is called, his name is Mark, but the shop is called Weed Brick. I'm sorry, I can't read today. I don't have my glasses on. Weed Brook. It's over again on Etsy. I will have it linked down below. I will also have Following the Grain link down below as well. I will link his Etsy shop. So I just thought that was something that was really cool and unique, and it actually makes me think of Stitcherista because she's a single placing gangster. She's not a big fan of the multi-placers, and having that permanent straightener on there, and then you have a single placer would be great for someone who likes to single place. So there's that. It also was probably one of the most professional packages I've ever received for a drill pen. Why do I say that? One, it came in plastic. Which, you know, I don't have the plastic for some reason. I think I threw it in trash by accident. But it was in plastic with this. Now, this tells you it's a diamond art pickup pen. But on the other side, it lets you know the instructions on how to take care of the pen so it lasts a long time. Ergonomic design, timber handle, metal wax tip, drill straightener incorporated for drills and rhinestones. Clean with a soft rag, no solvents. Press tip into wax until cavity is full. Normally 2 presses into standard wax sheet. Press tip onto drill and wipe away any excess. After a few pickups, the wax will have settled and the pen is ready for good diamond painting session. And he is right. I have used it. I used it last night with some of my Caro diamond painting wax, and it actually works really, really good. I'm just not a single placing gangsta, but I do like this pen, so I wanted to order it so I could show you guys that there are other options out there for drill pens, because I know drill pens is a hot topic where, you know, get the best drill pen and everything else. Everybody has the best drill pens, okay? Everybody's drill pens are thebond.com, but there are many options when it comes to drill pens, and there are a lot of stores that sell drill pens, so this might be another option for you, especially for those folks that live in Australia and have or want something local. Again, this person is out of Australia, and it's called Weedbrook over on Etsy, and I will link them down below. So on top of it coming in the plastic in there, it was wrapped in this, which is just a piece of tissue paper, but it also came in this envelope. Yeah, I was like, what? It was literally like inside of there, and then it was closed inside of this with the little sticker, and it gives you the Etsy shop name there. And then when you opened it, your pen was inside. Has to be absolutely, hands down, the best packaging I've ever received from a drill pen. So that alone made it worth my while. So I give them big thumbs up. So you go check them out. Weedbrook over on Etsy. All right. Was there anything else I needed? Oh, I got more haul. All right. So that's enough of the drill pens. That's enough of the wax. We have enough stuff for diamond painting, right? Right. So let's move on to what else we got. So we got some art supplies. Well, we got a art supply. I got this. And you're like, what is that? Well, I'll show you as soon as I find something to get into it. I need to get into it. All right. We're going to rip that plastic. Let me get out of here. So, what is this? This is 2, count them, 2 black paper notebooks. Now, you guys know I just did that video for Arteza. If you missed that video, you might want to check it out if you like art supplies. That's all I'm going to say. In that video, Arteza had sent me over some gray paper, and I noticed on their website that they had black paper, and I was like, oh, what? I've never had black paper before, and I've also never drawn on black paper. I'm a new artist. I had to get some. Now, I have a couple of ideas of what I want to do for this, so I might make them for a Mindful Monday or something, but I just wanted to show you guys the lusciousness of this. So it's black sheets of paper. And if you guys remember, I got all that pretty washi tape from Karen. So, yeah, I'm going to do a couple of things with this. But this is one of the things I got. And I got 2 of them. And I think it was only like $10. And each of them have 30 sheets of the black paper. And, of course, yeah, they're front and back. So I don't see anything leaking through, like, ink or markers or anything. Not that you could use markers on this. But, like, which, matter of fact, I have some of Arteza's acrylic paint markers. I want to see if you can see it. And this is like a dark purple. Whoa. So you can see, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it. So you can see that purple on there. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the acrylic paint markers on there. So this is this is the black paper. And if you look on the back, of course, you don't see anything because it's not going to bleed through. It's black paper. So I thought that was really cool. So I got me a couple of those notepads because usually when I buy stuff, Arteza is great at doing bundles. And they had these 2 bundled together for like, I think it was either 10 or 20. Let me get the price for you. Okay, so at the time that I'm making the video, the paper is on sale because this is a 9x12. So let's see, the 9x12, it was $24.98 on the website, but right now, as I'm recording this video, which is June 23rd. It is $18.99 for the 2 black things of paper. So if you're an artist or know an artist that likes to draw on black paper, or maybe has never tried to and you want to help them improve some skills or something, this might be something good to get them. Again, it's $18.99 on sale right now, so you save like $6 if you buy it, and of course you get 2 of them. And from what I've seen on YouTube, you can use the paper on them, or not paper. You can use the color pencils on them. So like if you were to sketch something on the paper and then take the color pencils and do it that way. It also is good for hiding like little mistakes that you make in your drawing, from what I understand. So that's really good, especially to a newbie like me. I want to be able to sketch something and then use the colors to maybe make it really vibrant. And they have a video using this paper, and I will put it up in the eye so you guys can see that. But yeah, do keep in mind that I am also an affiliate with Arteza, so if you use my code that I put in the description box of my videos for Arteza, I will make a small commission, so I thank you in advance if you decide to use it. So there are my black notebooks, and then one last thing. One last thing. I have tried beaded cross stitch before, and I was just kind of like, I wanted to try something a little bit bigger, because the cross stitch I got, if you remember, it was the Pikachu. I tried it and I kept breaking the needle, and then I got a new needle and I finished the kit, and then Maggie took it and destroyed it, so I didn't even get a chance to show it to you guys. So yeah, so for those wondering, did I ever finish that beaded cross stitch? I did, but Maggie kind of got a hold of it before I could show it. So yeah, there was that. Joys of children. So I went over on 1-2-3 Stitch, and I was just looking at kits, and you guys know I love celestial things. So when I went over to look, I found this. Do you see that? That is a full beaded cross-stitch kit. And yes, that adorable little button right there is also right there. Yes! So it gives you everything you need in the kit. Now, I don't know if this exact kit is still available, but there are your beads, your floss, your button, there is your plastic canvas, because it is plastic canvas. There is all the stuff, like all the strands, like it tells you how many strands to use, tells you the symbol to use, and of course on the other side it has the pattern, which you're not going to see. And then it tells you, like, you know, it gives you the instructions on exactly how to do it. Now, the one question I would have is, the beads are mixed up. So they're not, it's not like they're like separated. And it does come with 2 needles in that one. So you get 2 needles in this kit. My question is, 1, do you use the white side or the brown side? 1. 2, where do the beads go? Like, how do you put the beads on? And I'm pretty sure there's instructions on there somewhere. And for those folks that have never tried beaded cross stitch, again, I have that video, which I will link up in the eye. But if you've never tried beaded cross stitch, it's always nice to try it on something little. And I tried on something from AliExpress, and then I tried to order more, and it got messed up in shipping, and then they just refunded me my money, and I never received them. So that's 2 things that I've ordered since I've been on YouTube that I ordered that magically got shipped and never received. So, yeah, there's that. But the beads are mixed up. So, like, do I just, because I mean, they're obviously different colors. So do I just use a bead that I need for that stitch? Do I use beads on every stitch? Do I use beads on every other stitch? Like, how does this work? We're going to find out, because I'm going to do a video for you guys starting this kit. And we're going to see how this works, because I've never done like a little Mill Hill kit. I have a couple that I got from Shailene from the Coloring Book Nook. But those are Christmas ones, and it's June, and I don't want to do Christmas right now. So I will have a separate video at some point showing you guys how I start this and the process. And then, of course, on the back of this here, they give you other little Mill Hill kits that you can like go search for and enjoy, which I kind of want the Cafe Mocha, the Halloween pumpkins, the espresso. Kind of want to go find those. But first, I have to figure out how to use this. And this is, of course, comes on a plastic canvas. It is 14 count, perforated paper, floss, and then the Mill Hill glass beads. I'm trying to read from the back of the thing there. And then, of course, you have your adorable little acrylic button there, which is really cute. Just a little bird that you put in the middle. And, of course, this is the design of it. Isn't it adorable? And see, on there, it looks like everything is beads. So it's like, okay, am I going to know where to put the beads? We'll find out later on, so stay tuned. It's going to probably be on like a Wednesday or Thursday, so, you know, just look for that video. Either way, that's it. That is all I have to show you today, I believe. If not, and something else comes in, which I don't believe it will, I will add it here. Okay, so we're back. We have another entry into What You Got Wednesday. It is the next day, so today is Wednesday morning. And I'm not sure who this is. So Pam W, thank you so much. I apparently got this in my P.O. box last night. Mr. Coffee went to go check my P.O. box for me, and he said I had another package in there, so I couldn't upload the video when I wanted to. So I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and open it now so that Pam knows that I got her package. So again, thank you, Pam. Let's see what we got in here. And don't worry about the address showing. It's my P.O. box. So we got some bubble wrap. And we got a note, but I can't show you because the address is on the top. So we're going to fold it. Dear Miss Tepper, I'm a fan of your diamond painting videos. While watching, I started to see some limitations of the drill trays, especially with regards to returning unused drills to their containers while minimalizing loss. I saw some 3D printed trays on Etsy that still didn't seem to suit my needs, so I asked my husband to design something better. He started a design with a flat tray he found on Thingiverse, and then added funnel, elevated the size, and added in loops for gripping. Shortly after that, I asked him to make some to help remove any stubborn drills, and he designed a mini rake that grooves fitting the tray fins. While using the tray, I shook it a bit and too hard, too hard, and a few drills escaped through the funnel. Then I asked him to make a plug for the funnel spout. The finished product is here on Thingiverse, and it is free to anyone to download and print for personal use. I am also selling prints of it on Etsy store, Pick and Pam store. And then she also has a store on eBay, which, you know, I'll put down in the description box for you guys. Hold on, we're gonna get rid of that box. This sample is free for you to try and use with absolutely no obligation to return it, endorse it, or promote it. I have used it myself and absolutely love it, but I may be biased. If you could choose it in one of your upcoming videos, I would be honored. But if you don't, I would still appreciate an email letting me know that you liked or disliked about the tray system. Sincerely, Pam. Well, hello, Pam. Welcome to What You Got Wednesday. All right. So apparently her and her husband, which, you know, kudos to them for teamwork, came up with a drill tray design. Now, I will be honored to give it a try for you. So let's see what we got here. And I'm sorry, but my short-term memory is still a little, like, on a smoke break. So if she contacted me, I don't remember. But let's see what she sent us here, shall we? Whoa. Whoa. It's like a rocket ship. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so she has some washi tape in there to keep... That's what was shaking around in the box? Okay, so that's really cool. You got a little rake to go with it. Now, I don't usually hold my drill tray, but for those folks that like to hold your drill tray, that might be good for you. Has a little stopper in it. Yes! All right. Sometimes when you get 3D trays, it'll have a little bit of webbing on it, and you can I just kind of pull it or cut it off. So that's actually really comfy. I could actually probably hold that. So this is what the tray looks like. It looks like a little rocket ship. All right, so let's see what this other one is. We have a gray one. Ooh, and we have a clear one. Can I hold both of them together? That is really freaking cool. Y'all, these people out here in these streets with these 3D printers, look, let me tell you, you guys are the real crafting MVPs for real. 3D printers, lathes to make drill pins, like, oh my gosh. That is so cool. Now, this one, that is just, it's clear. So I can like put a sticker or something on it to design it, like have a little design for it. Love the spout, comes out. It does take a little bit to get it out, which is good. You don't want it to just easily slip out, because if you're shaking your tray, you don't want the drills to pop out. So let me see if I can find some drills, and we're going to put them in there and put it to the test. You ever have one of those projects that you feel like you're never going to finish? All right, so I got my 550s here. And your drill rake. I'm going to put that off to the side here. So these are some really cool trays, Pam. I really like them. I like the design of them. So let's see. We're going to pour a little bit in there. And I think they're the same tray, but just in case they're not. And I guess I don't have to be careful about it falling out, because it's not going to fall out there. Look at that. All right, girl. All right. I see what you're doing, girl. I see you. It holds the drills really good. And when you shake your drill tray, you don't have to be like really forceful with it. That's really freaking cool. I like that. And then when you're done and you want to pour it back, of course it has this spout. So let's try this out. So we're going to remove this. And then we're going to pour it. And I like the fact that it has a shield on top. We're going to pour it back in. And then for those stubborn ones that don't want to pour back in, take your rake. Oh. Okay, I really like this. This is probably one of the better trays I do have. Oh, might help if I actually like let it empty itself into the thing. So at least if nothing else, you know they're not going anywhere when they're in the tray. So we're going to scoot these ones back. So let's see if we can get it back in there. Even though a couple of them don't want to come out. There we go. You gonna come out? Are you gonna come out? And get the rake to you. And then it looks like the grooves get a little bit smaller at the edge. There we go. So we're gonna put our stopper back in. And then we're gonna try this one now. And these just slide right out of there. Oh yeah, yeah. So I, of course, will link Pam's Etsy and her eBay shop down below. Thank you so much, Pam, for sending these out to me. I really like them. The white one was a little finicky. Oh, look, I still left a drill in there. The white one is a little finicky, but that, you know, I can deal with that. At least the drills aren't just flying out of the tray like when I shake it and stuff. The gray one worked perfectly fine. So, yeah, you guys, if you would like to check out Pam and her trays, I will have it linked down below. That one, and I just want to do this. I like the grip. I don't have any with the handles on them just because usually I don't hold it. Sometimes I do hold it in my hand, so I'm gonna be using these. You guys are gonna see me using these, and I'll give you my thoughts as I use it, because I'm gonna try to use it. I'm going to try to keep in mind to use it when I'm working on my current projects. So thank you again, Pam, so much for sending these out. You and your husband did an amazing job. I really, really like them. If you would like to check them out, I will list them down below. Just look for Pam's name in the description box. So that's that, and back to the original video. If there's nothing that pops up at you, no need to fret. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video and would like to see more random crazy unboxings just like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I randomly decide to put up a video. And believe me, it's random. With that said, folks, I must now bid you adieu. But not before reminding you, like I always try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys.